Just setting yourself free now to be fully present beyond all the goings-on of life. And as we begin to move towards the end of a cycle of life, just begin to rest back and feel the whole of your body releasing into that surface. And as you let go into that surface, can you feel that connection with that surface? Feel that surface touching you back. And feeling the same with the whole surroundings of the room, the space within the room, the air touching your skin, and the whole environment around outside. Feel that interconnectedness with all of it. And perhaps for those that are present in this I Rest Yoga Nidra practice today, feeling that connection with one another as well. And anyone else that may be in the vicinity, the whole, animals, plants, everything. As you open your senses wide, allowing all the sounds around you to flow to you as vibration, without distinguishing any one sound from another, feeling them all as one whole vibration of sound coming to you. And as you continue to melt away and back into this place of being and well-being, can you take a moment to inquire into what brought you here today? What is it that you'd like to experience in the practice today? To rest, calm the mind, focus the mind, or simply to go along for the ride? Or maybe there's something specific you'd like to inquire into during the practice, something from your life, some challenge. Feel free to bring whatever you'd like into this practice, and noticing also that whatever does arise during the practice, whether it's a thought, a feeling, a sensation. It may be a messenger that has something to share. Therefore, we set everything free to be here, just as it is. And on the other hand, whatever arises, maybe just window shopping, passing through, and your attention loses interest. And then take a moment to reflect on this past year, all that has happened within your life, all around you. Is there some kernel of truth that continually arises for you that speaks to what's most important to you? Perhaps it's good health. Perhaps it's being present, being a good listener. Perhaps it's the feeling of being interconnected with life, living you as a beautiful expression, as a blossom that's continually to unfold. Perhaps it's to continue to grow. So with your deepest heartfelt intention or mission for your life, how does it land for you now? What words may capture the essence of it? And then can you really bring forth the feeling of this when its truth is present fully in you? And now take a moment to open up to your inner resource, the feeling of security and well-being, fully safe, and your safe haven of well-being, like coming home to yourself. True essence of this I Rest practice is coming to that deep place of well-being, which is always here, always present. Feeling this fully now for this moment, and we'll continue to weave this through our practice. So let's begin now to move into the more formal part of the practice, engaging our physical body. And as we do so, just noticing where the holdings are, where the patterns of holding may be present, and where's the freedom. So let's begin by bringing the image of a candle to the crown of our heads. And as a candle burns, there's a wax that melts, allowing the feeling of this wax as being a very gentle warmth of soothing comfort that begins to melt down and integrate into the forehead, all around your eyes, amidst all the tensions that are held here. Feel it flowing behind the eyes, and over to the ears, from the folds and valleys of the outer ears. And feel a gentle flow through the corridors of your ear canals, settling into the eardrums and moving beyond into the eustachian tubes, over to the nose. Feel this calming, soothing, comforting substance penetrating the inside of the nose to the outer structure of the nose, over to your cheeks, softening any holding patterns in the rest of the face and down into the jaw. Around the lips, feeling the lower part of the jaw begin to release downwards, away from the upper palate, inside. The tongue just resting inside, almost melting. Feel this melting substance begin to carry away tensions, holding patterns through the back of your neck and through the shoulders, common areas of holding tension. Feel these tensions just melting as this calming, soothing, comforting substance melts down into your arms, through the wrists, beginning to enliven and release palms of your hands, thumbs, forefingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and baby fingers. And out beyond. No barriers, nothing to hold, just complete freedom. And just notice where your attention is now. Can you bring it into your torso now? Into your back. Feel the gentle, melting, calming slowly float through your upper back, middle back, lower back, releasing and freeing everything in its wake. And now your chest, in and around your heart, lungs. Continue to feel this melting, calming, all the way down through the front of your torso, settling and pooling into the pelvic bowl, leaving everything in its wake calmer, softer, more open and expansive. Continue to feel this melting, calming, moving down through hips, knees, ankles, feet. Feeling movement of this calmingness moving out through the toes and fingers, tips, sending this out into the space around you as you welcome the entire body now. This soothing, calming sensation coming from every pore of your body. The whole front side of your body, back side, left side, right side, in all directions simultaneously expanding. Beginning to feel this expansion as way beyond your physical body, beyond this room you're in. Way out into the cosmos. Infinite. And the feeling of well-being everywhere in you and beyond you. Feeling that every awareness and nowhere in particular and then begin to bring your awareness back into your physical body. Feeling once again grounded, at ease. Feeling sensations of aliveness. How you feel this pulsing, throbbing energy of aliveness throughout your body. And the breath. You feel how your body is breathing itself. The inhalation, exhalation. Fully present with the breath, this life force that enlivens your body continually, where there's no thinking needed. Body breathes itself. Just feeling the inhalation and the exhalation. Just riding on the stream of the breath. And just notice what's present now. What is present in your awareness? Is there a bodily sensation? A thought? A belief? Something from your to-do list? Whatever is present, just set it free to be here. And can you take a moment now to gather some of the shattered pieces from your life, perhaps from the past year, something that really stands out, or maybe several things, and can you imagine them as gems that you might place on a necklace? Can you bring them before you, one or more? And no matter their condition, can you let them shine? Perhaps pick one in particular. It may be broken, discolored, metaphorically. There may be pain or numbness connected with it. Can you allow yourself to gaze upon it? And perhaps even recalling some of the feelings or emotions that are connected with it. And if nothing really shines forth, just be with whatever is here. But if there is something here that is shining forth, can you, in addition to seeing the shatteredness of them, the dark or dusty parts of them, can you feel some treasure, some enlightenment, some gift? Can you find some sparkling shining out? And maybe not. We'll set this aside and go over to something that has been sparkling. A sparkling gem in your life. Perhaps this past year. How that feels when you really shine a light on this. And then go back to the broken, shattered pieces. The feelings surrounding this. And then move back over to the sparkling gems, successes, beauty. And then if you can imagine this as a continuum, one side is the shattered pieces, and the other side is the sparkling gem. Can you feel yourself sliding back and forth between these and finding them edging closer and closer towards the middle until you can embrace these two opposites, two aspects of life, the yin and the yang, and the wholeness that it brings to you. Can you embrace this all now as cherishing everything just as it is? And notice what happens in your body and your mind when you're able to welcome it all. And as you do, can you just open to all that is, your inner resource of well-being, all that you cherish in life, and the broken and sparklingness of everything that is you. Feel a lightness, perhaps arising, a lightness of being. As a courage and strength arises from the capacity to embrace it all. And a lightness of joy emerges. Joy that is not dependent on anything in the outside world, on anything at all. Joy that is ever present. Just resting in this harmonious joy as a field. field of love. A field of pure awareness, luminous, awareness. Unchanging, unlimited. Inherently peaceful. Just resting in this peace and love as this peace and love. Even as thoughts still arise, notice how they eventually lose their potency and melt back. Dissolve into this vastness. And then begin to gather your attention again. Gathering the attention of the whole of you. Feeling of well-being, feeling of groundedness and ease, and gathering back into the portal of your heart, allowing the inner truism, your truth for your life, the gem of your life. What is it that's most important to you? Allowing any words to re-emerge or emerge anew to describe this deep intention for your life. And affirm this as true in this moment and how that feels. So now begin to gather attention back into your physicalness, feeling sensations of aliveness. As you gather everything from the dark, dusty corners of your past, all the pains and fears and losses, and looking towards the future. Bringing the gifts of you into a new day, a new year. What most wants to emerge and live as you? Can you see yourself walking back into your life, into the days and the year ahead? Can you feel the strength and courage and the cherishing of all of who you are to bring back with you, to meet and greet whatever life hands you? So begin to breathe a little deeper as you begin to notice sensations in your fingers, palms, hands, feet. Your body beginning to re-emerge. Perhaps it wants to move a little bit. Gentle movements. Just like waking up in the morning after a deep sleep. Can you begin to just find your movement emerging? And even perhaps yawning to bring yourself slowly towards awakeness and alertness, taking all the time you need. And as you do, can you also take some moments for feelings of gratitude? Gratitude for taking time for you. And for all that life has given you. The more we focus on gratitude, the more we find that we're grateful for. So lovingly begin to tie the string of all the pearls of beauty and shatteredness to place around your neck and cherish all these as true gifts.